Last week there was the Labour Party conference in Brighton. Giles Fraser has written an article for Unheard about how Keir Starmer last Sunday spoke at a church service in Brighton where the theme was Love Thy Neighbour. Jesus told the parable of the Good Samaritan. The Old Testament taught that people were to love their neighbour, but somebody came to Jesus and said, "Who is my neighbour?" We might all agree with looking out for our neighbours and pulling together as a community, but Jesus in his parable raised the bar. His story was about a good Samaritan helping a Jew who had been robbed and beaten up and left for dead. His fellow countrymen passed him by, but a Samaritan stopped to help him. The point is, Jews hated Samaritans. Jews and Samaritans did not get on. And so, what's the answer to that question? Who is my neighbour? Well, Jesus, in his parable, was teaching, love your enemies. Giles Fraser, in his article, suggests that if the parable were applied to the Labour Party conference, it could be renamed the Good Tory, because it's easy to be nice and show love to those who are nice and show love to us, but who can love their enemies? Well, the Bible tells us that God loved his people when they were his enemies. The Bible says God shows his love for us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Christ died for people who were yet sinners. He died for unlovely people. Who can love an enemy? Where does that power come from? Well, that power is known by those who have experienced the love of God for themselves. Those who have seen that Jesus was given for them, to die for their unloveliness, that they were enemies of God, and yet he loved them and gave his Son for them. Have you seen that? Because there is the power of love.